She's got the extra built-in patinas. Look.
All right.
That's where the corpses go,
Oh
so
my
be
God.
careful.
Oh my God, it's so heavy. Ugh. Holy shit.
That was very impressive.
I feel like I need a hazmat suit.
There's been some field mice activity, just in case you, you know.
Except, ooh, I can't get the front door open.
It's faster for throwing the corpses out.
All right. Oh look, there's the other windshield wiper.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be important.
If you were, I don't think they work, but like,
important.
if you were looking for it, let's do this. Let's see. It's not gonna work.
Oh, look. You just gotta push the right button.
Why? I pushed all the buttons all the time. Okay. Wow. All right. So, hope you don't have any plans for like the next year. Well, I think she's pretty awesome. I hope you didn't pay a lot of money.
No, of course not.
Because we're gonna have to put a lot of money into it to make her a driver. Definitely have a project for the next year.
Yeah. When this thing was dragged out of a field where it had been sitting for probably 25 years, somebody had tried to make it into like a monster truck or something like that. So first thing I had to do is get this thing closer to the ground, you know, the safest way possible I could come up with. That looks a million times better right there. Oh, and don't forget the inside was so full of rats and mice, rat droppings. It was just disgusting. The car looked like it had been flooded at some point, possibly from a hurricane, who knows, but this thing was just absolutely disgusting inside. It took about a week to clean this thing out, and talking about having to wear you know, hazmat protection, this thing was just horrible. Oh yes, floating death, good times. Well, at least there's no dead animals in there. The interior was absolutely just as crusty as can be, and pretty much disintegrated. Then we started cleaning the outside. It had sat out and had moss and mold and everything grown on the outside, so it took quite a lot to clean it. So there's been some controversy on the internet about whether or not you want to chop this thing. What's your opinion?
Heck no. Absolutely not. You don't chop this. The whole thing that makes it look like a hearse is because it's got a bubble. I mean, lower that shit to the ground, but you do not chop it. Absolutely not. So I don't care what the interwebs have to say. We will not chop this bitch. Lower? Absolutely. Air rides? Absolutely. Screaming skull hood ornament? Absolutely.
So next cam was removing that rotten floor and getting access to everything. And you can see underneath there is actually a glass pack. Somebody was trying to use this thing as a race car at some point, or a drag car, but it had like a little, you know, Hearse shifter on it, and some little one lunger, you know, glass pack. Pulled the rear end out, rebuilt that sucker, and then started to set up the rear suspension. You know, everything now has air ride on it, and will be much better going down the road. Built all new floors. What do you got there?
I have whatever I had in the cupboard. And this is, I think it's for the toilet bowls, but it says lime, calcium, and rust destroyer. It's fine. And then the other one is CLR, but it says bath and kitchen. Meh. We're just doing a little test to see if it works. I mean, it looks like it's doing something. Something's better than nothing.
No. That does seem like it's working.
So this is this stuff right there. And then that foam jobby stuff is this kitchen one. So I'm just gonna let it sit there for a minute and then I'm gonna scrub it and see what happens.
All right. So you're saying your magic toilet bowl cleaner works?
Yeah, it sure did. So did the other stuff, and we ran out. So I guess we'll be doing the back panel another day when I can get some more product.
Oh, look. Strange. Yeah, rust hole. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yep. That is fantastic. Yeah. Oh yeah, we discovered that last video. The motor is complete junk.
Nobody needs to see me opening this paint can with this bullshit. Okay, this is behind the scenes bullshit.
Would you like a screwdriver?
Yes.
Or maybe a can opener?
No, look, see? But nobody needs to know. Nobody needs to know the things I'm doing. Okay?
Alright, I'll delete this.
I know you won't because you're an asshole.
I am.
Okay, so I finished painting the inside of the dashboard per requested. Black, of course. I will not give up an opportunity to paint something black if the need arises, but I just do what I'm told sometimes. I know it's not necessary. He's creating these little tasks for me to do just so he can say I was involved, but I'm pretty sure I didn't need to do that.
This is the partition that goes behind the seat. It's supposed to have glass on top and all that good stuff. So, I'm liking that green vinyl on that for sure. So, I got this plywood panel here against the metal here, so I'm going to add a gold trim there, I think. And then I'm going to do a stainless or chrome cutout. And put in the center here. Maybe add a light over there. Eventually I'll put air conditioning vents here, but I don't have those yet, but I can do that later. I was kind of debating whether I wanted to add the gold to it or what, but I thought it'd be a little too much because the seats and everything, but I think this will work. I just need to get the queen to finish it up. Laura didn't care for the green, even though it was her idea, so we went ahead and changed it to the gold.
Today I'm working on finishing sanding all the door moldings, and the dashboard is finished, and we're gonna try and get some paint going. So I just have to finish up some detail work and paint the insides so that it doesn't rust. And then hopefully we can break out the shiny green paint that we are doing from Ace of Shades. So that we're doing the dash and all the door molds and stuff with. So I'm excited to see it. I still haven't seen it. It's been in the box since we got it. So that's what I'm doing. He is supposed to be putting the doors together, the windows in the doors, so that we can put the glass in the last 4 windows. But he's very easily distracted, and I'm not sure he's accomplishing that. But you know what? Whatever. We just got to do what we can do. Fucking magnets. Piece of shit. All right.
Alrighty.
What? Stir, 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 stir. Smell good.
Smells like high school, huh?
It does. All right. Do you have a funnel
No.
for the gun?
No.
How am I supposed to pour it in there?
I'll show you. So, what'd you get done?
I did it. I need to clean the gun, but I did everything.
Awesome. Oh, the painting continues. Primer round number 2. Trying to wrap my head around the door mechanicals. I took them all apart a year ago and didn't mark a single one of them, so that's nice because they all look the same, but yet they're all different. I'm only did the back door twice. Trying to get this thing watertight so I can start the electrical hopefully the next day or 2. Laura's going to be spraying the dash hopefully the next day or 2 as well, and once that is done, then I can slap that sucker in there, string spaghettis through this thing, and get that much closer to actually driving this beast. Oh, damn good times. This here is an actual 1950 Cadillac vanity mirror. Says Cadillac on the top. This thing is a treasure. And it just so happens, with my lack of planning and execution, that this little guy up here, it'll clip right on there perfectly. I don't know how the hell you're going to look at it, but hey, it's better than nothing. I still haven't decided about the sun visors yet. I kind of forgot all about them. Most of the other things I should be working on, but I have a long list of half-assed done things that I got to complete on this thing. Just never ending. Oh yeah, I got a job and stuff too, so there's that. So I did go ahead and get the vent windows taken care of. That rubber was as ancient as can be, and had to beat it off with a chisel. However, the 1950 Cadillac window seals were $500 for the set, and me being the cheapest guy around, that was not acceptable, so I had to come up with a different plan. So these are actually 1950 Ford vent window seals, which work perfectly, as you can see, and they were only 80 bucks. So cheap ass wins again. Alrighty. Just gonna drop the glass in there and we'll be good to go.
Why would you let them out of here?
Ow! This one wanted to be out here.
No. Both of them. Come here. Both of you. Broken. Do you need to save these?
Nope.
I don't think so. They're rusted out.
How much mice do you think are going to be in there?
What?
How much mice do you think are going to be in there?
Please, I don't want to know.
All right.
He's doing this alone, just in case there's mice in there.
Throw this thing in the burn pile. Burn the carnage. Yeah, Laura had enough. So, just gonna make a new piece of plywood for the seat back. And then we're going to attach foam to this guy. And it's gonna be hunky-dory. Although, I think the plywood needs to go in here. Decisions. Small thunderstorm, nothing to worry about. So close. All right. That is the beginning of something. Now to do the bottom. All right, that seat base is coming together. Got the vinyl all done here, at least on the base here. Got the handle remounted, which I of course forgot to have re-chrome, so we're not going to mention that. I need to put foam on here, so what I did is I made patterns for my foam and basically just modeled this off, you know, the seat in a modern car. So then it will go something like this on the back, and similar on the bottom. So then I'll just take and transfer this pattern to my foam. The foam is 4 inches thick, so I'll actually have to cut 15 individual slices and then glue them all together. That way it'll give me the nice shape of the seat that I want, and then we can go from there. The original seat, you know, was springs and just some crappy burlap or something on there, so not what you'd call the epitome of comfortability. So this is definitely going to be a you know, nice upgrade, because some of us have an old back and they don't like driving the car that long. So now it's a matter of trying to get 15 slices out of this thing. Hopefully that's going to work. So I actually got exactly 15 out of this, so that's dumb luck. This one here, I'm gonna have to put a little patch on when I cut it off that, or I'll split it in half lengthwise and put it on the ends. But yeah, other than that, we're ready to hit the band, so. The seat, yes, I have upholstery stuff all over my house, between my office, my living room, my dining room, both of my garages. Yes, it's everywhere. Anyways, back on the seat here. So kind of playing with design ideas. So I think we're gonna do the gold and a pattern on the top there with some buttons. It'd be sort of reminiscent of the Cadillac emblem. I think we'll just do some 4 or 5 inch pleats for the back there. Then I'm not quite sure. I might do a little decorative thing on the front for the bottom. Still working on that, but that's today's goals. So you'll see the back of this is plywood, and I'm going to cover the back actually with carpet. This is where the spare tire goes and whatnot. So we're just going to staple carpet to the side, but the cover is going to staple somewhere in this, wrap all the way around to the back, staple up here. So pretty easy seat cover to make actually. So we're going to do that. Obviously got the side panel out, so that's what we're going to work on today. The bottom will be actually quite similar because it's plywood as well. So this is actually a pretty easy seat to do. Got to make space where space is available. So the living room is upholstery shop number 2 or 3 or 4. I don't know. It's everywhere. Got to be sure to wash the queen's carpet.
Your walking foot.
What you got going on there?
I'm doing tuck and roll, and it's fucking awful. This is worth every penny you pay a professional, because this sucks. I don't like it. I don't like it. Don't do it. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. And sewing machines, hate them too. Bastards.
So do you want to describe what stitch you're doing here?
I don't fucking know. It's a pleat. I'm making a pleat. Well, I still have one more to do, but basically, first you sew it. First you glue the fabric to the foam. Right? See that? It's kind of glued. It's loose. It's fine. And then you go through the front and make one stitch, and then you fold it over and stitch on the back side of it like this. And that way you get these pleats with no sewing marks whatsoever.
What's it called?
Tuck and roll.
Maybe.
No stitch, bitch.
Something like that.
No stitch, bitch. I like that better. So that's what I'm doing. Ooh. And it's thick. She's like thick. Oh, she's wonky.
That's why they call it bitching and stitching at the same time, because the two always go hand in hand.
You know, the problem is, it looks really good when it's done. It's just such a pain in the ass.
Call that sweat equity.
Sweat for sure. Oh, can you help me? What the fuck? There's something stuck. That's counterclockwise, correct? That way. That way. Yeah, that way. Yeah, that way. Fucking beaut. I didn't get it. Get the out of my way before I.
Alrighty, so we got the main panels sewed up. And then we've got the beginning of this guy here. It'll stay there. Come on, play nice. So that will start to come down, so I just need to trim that out and get it sewn on there. So, you know, we got daytime jobs and nighttime jobs. This is typically a nighttime job. You know, once the sun goes down, we work on upholstery stuff, so it's never a dull moment around here. But this is a pretty simple upholstery here. This is just, you know, 1/2-inch foam sewed to the vinyl on a foam base. More of a traditional style you'd find in, you know, any low-budget car, I guess, as opposed to going like a full sculptured setup, which, you know, you'd seen in something a little more higher-end street roddy stuff. But that is not me.
should do like a recap Q&A because people ask some dumb questions. I mean, not dumb questions. People ask smart questions, but we have really dumb answers. So we got like, are you going to restore it? Are you going to paint the outside? Are you going to do this? Are you going to do that? It's like, bro, come and help us. We're going to do what we can do. And no, we like the patina on the outside. We should do like a Q&A and like a wrap up. Like, look at everything we've accomplished in a year. Like, it's a lot. It's like a whole new car almost, not on the outside. People come over and they look at the outside and they're like, what have you guys been doing for the past year? Listen, we like the way it looks on the outside. We're actually going to put like a clear coat and keep it and make it have that patina all the time. The magic is you open it up in the inside and it's like, oh, right? And you want to ride around in it. But from the outside, you want to stay the hell away from it, which is genius. That's the whole plan. But there's other questions. People like, well, oh, why didn't you do red velvet? Why didn't you do this? Like, we should just do like a little Q&A.
Okay. And they explain them your flamethrowers out the back, gates of hell.
I don't have them yet. Well, and that's another thing. We've been trying to get this, get Mabel like road ready so we can go. Anderson signed us up for a car show at the end of October and registered Mabel. She's not even driving yet. So we're trying to get her roadworthy so we can go up to Dallas, and then all of the other details like the back seat, the air conditioner, all the bells and whistles and all the things that we're going to do, that will come eventually. But right now we're just trying to get her to drive and have some glass and some windshield wipers so that we can make it to Dallas for this car show.
Right.
So this is the pregame for the long haul.
All right, let's paint.
We're going to paint.
Let's get this game over. All right.
You going to help? Put a glove on.
No glove.
No love.
No love.
I totally was just going to say that. You fucking weirdo.
Yeah, that's because we're kids of the fucking 80s.
Smells so good. Just kidding, it's going to make me sneeze. Woo. Gotta stir.
So what do you think of that color?
That is like the Emerald Palace. It's like Wizard of Oz. I love it. It's the best green ever.
Oh, well, it's awesome because you just broke that. It's fine.
How?
You pulled the hose all the way out, and now it's never mind. I'll fix it later. Arms. Oh, look at that! Woo! Shiny, shiny, shiny.
So pretty. I love the way it smells.
Yeah. I can put some in a bag for if you want.
Right.
Well, it don't look half bad. Perhaps I should have bought the $18 paint gun, not the $15 paint gun. Well, you know, maybe next time. With my Home Depot mix cup and my Harbor Freight paint gun, magic will happen.
Pain in the ass. This was bad planning. Luckily, it's quite obvious we don't know what we're doing, so you can't go wrong.
And now it's time for chores. Alicia, waiting for the paint to dry. Headed over to Top Notch. Hopefully this beater makes it there. It's always a gamble. It's all part of the fun.
Likes birds, but he's building a Cadillac Hearse.
Birds or turds?
Yeah. I was being an asshole, you know that.
Oh, it's all right. I'm used to it. I live with one.